I got it.
First.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Isaiah Clemente. He took second place at Chinatown YuGiOh Day tournament. He only lost to Matt because Matt plays Pepe, and he's a scrub.
Oh, you gotta show Cute City.
Cute city.
Cute
City.
Cute City. It's very
So
cute.
this is his profile.
Cute City. Okay, so we're gonna start with the main deck. Oh yeah.
Main deck.
I came second place with this deck. I only lost to Pepe, undefeated until I hit Pepe, which Pepe's dumb. Okay, so first of all you run 3 Kieran, because it's your main power play, and in this deck I run the Majespecter Magician build, so meme better than Pepe.
Meme.
Meme. So I run this because I have the scale 8 in the deck. I have 5 scale 8s, so that's how I could get that out, and also I could get it out due to tribute instead of the regular Pepe, the regular Majespecter Draco Slayer deck. And then I run
LOL.
3 Raccoon because it's Stratos. Too good. Already too good.
3 broke.
Yeah, you have to run 3. If you don't run 3, then you're probably running a bad build.
And how much did you pay for the raccoons?
One was free. This one was 50, and this one was 15.
Yeah, so
So I got 2 for hella budget, and then the first one I paid it when it was 70. So
pretty much.
that said me. And then 3 Fox. The third best Majespecter because it searches your speed 3s, and your opponent really can't get over that, I guess. Yes. And then I run the double Toad.
Why only 2 Toad?
Because I only use it due to the scale, or I want to set up my Tempest after I use Raccoon, right? I mean not Raccoon, Fox. Because you can only use your effects once per turn, so when you go into Fox, you already search your trap, so then you can use Toad to get into another trap, rather than using Crow, because Crow only searches spells. Okay. And I only use 1 spell anyways. And then the last Majespecter, I run Cat, because I could go into Totem Bird easier, and I could still get the draw, the search during end phase, and 18 butt. And I also use it as scale with these two, because these two are basically the main Majespecter scales. So that's why I only run these. But then the main scales you use is the Magicians, which I'll show right now. So yeah, that's all the Majespecters. Now onto the Magicians. I run 3 Dragon Pit because it pops back row, which you can get over a lot of things easier with. And because the thing I hate about back row is if they have Solemn Warning or Grand Horn or whatever. Strike. Anything that would stop my Majespecter effects, it would piss me off. So then that's why I use this.
Oh, but Supercell, bro.
And the other Magicians I have is 2 Overdragon. I was running 3, but then I would much rather have a draw into a spell card than into one of these, because once I have already one of these up, I don't need another one unless I want to beat for game, because Majespecters are pretty weak, and this is 21.
Beat for game.
That's literally the highest in main deck. Yeah, this is the highest attack in main deck, which Majespecter's terrible. And I run 2 Wisdom Eye because if I go clutch first turn these 2, I have a rank 4 play right off the bat right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I could also bring it back to hand with a Oath. And then the last one, I run 2 Skullcrobat because it beats over Denka.
Cry.
It's true, it beats over Denka.
Cry.
It gets me my search. So if I open a Magician and a Skullcrobat, I could still have plays. Because what I don't want to do is brick. Because if I draw Skullcrobat in any of these, at least one of these, then I'm fine. That's why I only use Skullcrobat. And also it's a level 4 for my rank 4 plays. So
Yeet.
That's all the monsters.
So why does half of your monsters look like Neopets?
Cause it's good that way. That's only good players run that, okay? And a Birdman. So he's my last monster. I run it mainly because of my synchros. Where are they? These 2, Metaphys Horus and Clearing Synchro. I used to run Ancient Fairy, but because of the field spells. But that would only work good against people with other field spells, and there's really no point in that. So then I go into these 2 because this more attack basically, more beat power, and this is it takes a monster when you use a Majespecter.
Clearing is great this format too. So.
Yeah, clearing is going up in price
You need
too.
3 in the deck.
There's a sick play where you get to use Raccoon and this thing, because you get to go into Metaphys Horus. So let's say your Raccoon sits from last turn, right? So you get your Raccoon, and you draw a 2 because I run so many 2s. So this goes to hand, get Birdman. He's now 19, and I have 2 scales, so I could set up my skills and go again. Or I could go effect, so he sits from last turn, this goes to hand, and then I got him on the field. Now I got him on the field, so I could go into Metaphys Horus right away, right after that, and I get the search off the Raccoon.
Interesting.
Yeah, so yeah, and I would never rank up with this because the only one I have is Totem Bird. And you can't even make it. So anyways,
Totem Bird the best!
to start off the spells, we go 3 Pendulum Call. When I draw into this,
Call me on the cell phone.
I use Pendulum Call because I get my scales right away. Because if you use a Majespecter as a scale, you basically lose your effect. So what you want to do is always go into Pendulum Call, and I could also discard Magicians and get the back with Oath. So that's, yeah, and it gets rid of dead draws. Like once I draw something dead, I get that's a card instantly for Pendulum Call. And my scales can't be destroyed. So like if I had my scales up from last turn and then I draw another Pendulum Call, I can search like a Wisdom Eye and an Oath, Pendulum those out, and my scales still cannot be destroyed until my opponent's end phase. So yeah, that's basically that. Now for field spells, I have 2.
Oh my god, this
2
card.
spellcasters. I didn't side this out. This is usually a side out target.
Card.
But I didn't side it out, which is crazy because it's so good.
Card.
And I run 2 Pegasus because like it helps Majespecters plus, because they can't really compete with Pepe, because like Majespecters, like they do have some backup against Pepe, but the only reason why they're not better than it is because they plus way more and they plus a lot faster than Majespecters do. So this will, I guess, keep up just a little bit. That's why I run only 2, and 3 would be Bricky. So yeah, and to just search those out, I got the 1 Terraforming because I took out Ancient Fairy, so I had to run the Terraforming. So for the 1-ofs, I have Cyclone. It's just another searchable target with Toad, because usually if I search Toad, Tempest, they're gonna bound to be destroying my Tempest that's in the back row. So that's why I want to go into this and for Toad instead. And yeah, it's basically searchable, and I get to spot removal. That's basically it. Nothing else. Twin Twister, back row. Regeki, front row, I guess.
Front row.
And then I got Instant Fusion just because I run the Infinity. That's pretty much the only reason why. Because in Majespecters you don't use your extra deck as often.
Where's your Infinity in our match?
Okay, I didn't summon Infinity, but on my last duel, because you plus way more than me. And yeah, I use it a couple times just to get rank 4 plays out, because when I have a level 4 on field, like a Wisdom Eye, that's kind of dead. So if I have Instant Fusion, I could just go into another rank 4 right away. And like, it's not just to go into the Arc. Like, I don't need to revive something from Grave. I could just go into like, yeah, Arc. Yeah, I could just go into Arc. I don't have to use Infinity. And then I go 2 Wavering Eyes. I used to run 3, but then like, that's too much space in my extra. And what's the point in searching it if you have more than like enough cards, right?
Whoa, bro, that's not Wavering Eyes. That's
a Wire
Augen, bro.
Wire Augen.
Shout out to all the German people
That know how to read this card.
They know how to read that
I just
card?
expect people to know what it does. It's too good already.
And
I'll
shark
start
for
with the
that,
traps.
guys.
I only run 1 of these, 1 Tornado, because I would mainly only search into Tempest, because Tempest is just better because it can negate the effects, and also Cyclone also has spot removal. So instead of running 2 Tornado, I could go into a Cyclone and a Tornado, because Cyclone did help, because my first turn was Cyclone and it was exactly the card I needed. So yeah, because I can't play this during my turn unless I wait, which is really slow. It's hella slow. I run this because this is actually pretty clutch. Like my monsters, they couldn't be breakthrough, they couldn't be negated, they can't like trash trick shuffle. Like this card is actually pretty good if I have a Majespecter in scale. And like I just put a 2 there and then put freaking Dragon Pit on the other side.
How did Vanities work out for you?
Vanities? Okay, I stunned myself. I stunned myself once. Okay, so the thing was, I could have went for game, but then I went Vanities just so they wouldn't exist, because I was versing Constellar for some reason. So I was versing Constellar, and
The Rogue.
that Rogue deck. I hated the Rogue because I sided the mirrors against it. But yeah, I only went into this so they wouldn't go into Pleiades, because I don't want my cards bounced. Even if my cards can't be targeted, like they could put like my scales or whatever back row. And yeah, I just wanted Vanities out so he wouldn't get too much Xyz. But then he ended his turn, so was mine. I could have won if I Pendulum summoned, but I couldn't because Vanities was up.
But he won anyway, so.
Yeah, I won anyways. And then the 3 Tempest because it's the best card. This one should have been ulti, not ultra.
It's common. It's common. It's common.
This one should be ultra. This should have been common.
It's common.
Shut up.
Time for the extra deck.
Extra deck. So extra deck, I got Totem Bird because I can make it, and I can negate. it's mainly, yeah, because I can make it, and I could get rid of spells and traps. So like if they go for a ones, like let's say they have low cards in hand, like 4 or less. They go a scale. I can negate it with Totem Bird and then just sit on this. And 19's not that big, but it's pretty big for rank 3. This because it could go into game. I really love this card. It helped me go into game because I have my rank 4s, right? And then Majespecters don't do much damage. So if I go into like let's say Raccoon, I can make Raccoon inflict 2400 direct. So yeah, that's what makes this card good. And I could also make my Xyz monsters go attack twice, so that's good. And now I run the whole squad up. I have to run the whole squad.
Ptolemy's Ben.
It's going to be banned.
No, please no.
I run the whole squad because I have the space. Because Majespecters, you don't really use your extra. You just want to go into your traps, and then like pretty much this, your traps and this, and then like that pretty much has in game. Because Majespecters only wants to overplay. They don't want to beat down. So yeah, that's the whole squad.
How did you get Infinity?
I pulled it at the sneak peek actually.
Shout out to Craving
for a game.
Craving for a game, giving Isaiah that good pack.
Ooh, come through.
I run Chidori because it's spot removal again because Majespecters need it, and that's pretty much it. Like, and I could make it, and then Dweller, Cowboy, Dwellier, Cowboy, Castell, and Arc. These are just generics to be honest, and I run the Karen Gorgon. Because they're probably gonna pop my back row. Because like when you set Tempest, it's so predictable, and I'd much rather have them MST my scale than the Tempest in the back row. Because like this card is basically your power play. Like you need this to go off. If it doesn't go off, then you're screwed. And
what if they play Twin Twister instead?
Okay, so sucks.
This is why I
freaking Twin Twister. Okay. That actually happened to me at a Craving tourney. I hated it so much. Okay, now this is for the freaking Instant Fusion, yeah. And then I have my 2 of these because I already explained them. But yeah, I run it with Synchros because the Birdman play is actually really good and it's a good tech. And this has a lot of coverage. Also, freaking Dark Destroyer. Okay, anything that's basically high level, like I just want to get rid of it with this thing. And it has that extra firepower that this deck needs a lot because they all have a weak attack, and I could take their monsters with this one. So
not at the side deck?
Side deck. Oh, your favorite card right here.
No.
Oh, Droll and Lockbird. This helped me so good against him.
I hate
so
Droll and Lockbird.
What happened was he had a full hand of Ignites, and then I just went Droll and Lock.
I had a hand where I could have gone either Bouncer Rafflesia, Durandal, or Durandal Bouncer, and I played Summoner's Art, and he changed Roll and Lock, and I just cried.
Yeah, so basically his hand was like stuck with all the Ignites in hand. So yeah, and it's a hand trap, so I could just go into it right away, and it can be it's hard to negate this. So
Mind Drain?
Mind Drain. Mistaken Arrest, basically for all the searches. I was gonna side this against Pepe, but we decided to not side against each other. So yeah.
Because they're brothers.
We're brothers. So yeah.
Mokuba and Kaiba.
I ran this because of Cosmo, basically, because
pretty much
like my monsters are weak, and I can make unicorns to go up to 4K, so that's the only reason why I sided it. Also Monarchs too, because like the highest in my main deck is only 21, so might as well just go into this. So yeah, 2 MSTs just for the back row.
Not Twin Twister.
Not Twin Twister. Well, because I main 1 Twin Twister, okay. So I'd much rather have 2 MSTs in hand at the same time, so might as well run Twin Twister. Because I want to get rid of scales, and I only run this because of people citing mistake, basically. Like anyone who cites floodgates against me, like during the second duel for sure I will side this in.
You must.
And then the third Wavering Eyes.
Third Wire
Ogden. The third Wavering Eyes, just for the Pepe. Any freaking pendulum deck.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Retort. This thing's actually so freaking broke. I use it once at a tourney. So basically, if I have a lot of people run magicians, right? So if this magician was in graveyard, I get to negate their magician in their pendulum zone, and it'll go to graveyard because will it go to graveyard?
Well, it's destroyed, I think.
Negate activation, dude. Oh, destroy. So I'll go to extra. But still, this goes to my hand. So yeah, basically this goes to my hand right after. And yeah, retort's that great. So yeah, yeah, that's retort, and then I ran chain destruction, just for those people who depend on the one card. So basically, they're all great. Like I was scared to use Senju, basically, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all.
Shout out to James Torres.
Shout out to James Torres.
There was
for
no, there was none of
comments.
those.
Shout out to James Torres for duality for duality.
My boy, my boy.
Soul Drain for grave effects and BA is the thing. 1 Shadow Mirror and 2 lights, because there are more main deck like decks like Bujin, Consular, freaking anything, and Shadow would only help just a little bit. Like I wouldn't run 2 shadows, just one shadow and 2 lights.
Yo, but the Skull Crobat though. The Skull Crobat.
Yeah, that's also a reason why, because I don't want to draw into it and have a Skull Crobat. And then Stygian Dirge, just for the heavy XYZ decks. I didn't side it against you.
Yo, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Weird.
Because I didn't know what to side out. And then I have one of these just for those big levels. I didn't side this against you either. It's weird. But
I wouldn't have expected you to.
yeah. Well, because every time you would like not many people know this effect, but this effect is if a high level monster, level 5 or higher,
Oh, this effect.
summoned to the field, I get to bounce one high level monster that was special summoned.
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically I could bounce back the one card or a different one.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah, well, because it's a monster. It's not the same monster that got summoned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it could
No,
be...
it says return that. It says target. It says return that monster.
Oh, I don't read my cards. I don't... target monster... Yeah. When a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, target one special summon monster they control and return that to the hand. So it doesn't have to be the monster that's summoned. So yeah. It targets, so that's why I don't main it.
So,
Yeah.
second place Majespecter deck,
Second place.
Team Infinity and Beyond.
Infinity and Beyond.
Thanks for watching.